So, day one, let's just call it my Juzzo Anthony Poole, baby Joker, patrol. Used to the most hands of the Santa Ana root card, Blood L's. He used to just patrol through the alleyway over there at Sandpoint Park. Blood used to just, he had the most hands of Santa Ana root card. He used to just look for problems. It's like an animal out in the streets, just looking, just most hands, just tearing people up. So stuff went down, man. Crazy stuff went down with this search for this Patrick Swayze in Point Break, looking blood, looking freaking wood. I'm trying to look for, trying to get at right now. After having a conversation with him the other day, he was cussing out God and getting mad when I was mentioning stuff about the Bible, and he was drinking half-pint vodka, and he was doubting stuff, being atheistic, we'll call it, you know what I'm saying, of like a non-believer. I'd like to present my Rachel Smoke a wine black and mild trip on my beautiful Rachel wrist chain here, CVS. Beautiful Rachel wrist chain, my good homegirl. I tell her everything, man. She's like a good homegirl of mine. We're real close and everything. I purchase some jewelry with her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Kind of like a wifey situation, we can call it that, but she's real caught up and stuff. Adorned by your wife. Revelation 21:2 says, adorned by your wife at the throne of God. But some horrible stuff went down. And it's really messing me up, but it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault of the matter. I was reacting in self-defense. I promise you that I was reacting in self-defense. It's also my Pacific View, where I'll be lowered at, buried at. Pacific View. Rachel comes and visits, finds me at Pacific View. Right here, wrist chain right there. Advertising that too here on Santa Ana 17th Street, Compton. This stuff stays going down. You know what I mean? Some Southside female. I was out, you know, I was turned rated, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm looking on site to confront this guy, man. Tell him not to talk to me. I'm not gonna get all active and get all crazy because I don't want to create major enemies. But he kind of betrayed on me and went on some crazy stuff when I mentioned some stuff about the Bible, and he was doubting some stuff, getting crazy, and now he rolled up on his bike later on and just did a drive-by on my stuff and called me the B word, called me a bitch, when we were having some heated conversation about the Bible that he didn't believe. He wasn't into because he's walking around all day and he's getting drunk, drinking half-pint vodka. He's kind of a solid white boy. He's real solid. He's got a big freaking gush coming out his neck. Something's wrong with his health. His neck has some big, huge tumor. It's a tumor deal with his neck. It's very disgusting. It's very crazy looking. And I had, he ran a drive-by on me. Randomly came by again. He came by drunk, and he said he called me a bitch. You know what I mean? Because I mentioned about some protection that I don't know if he was called, but I number one protect myself with my hands. Number one, I get down. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing I do is I put these things up and I guard myself. And I'm get there in a minute, What happened was things just got kind of out of control with these things. Got crazy. I had to protect myself. So I'm out patrolling, right? You know what I mean? Joker Brew, send that root card. You know what I mean? I'm out here patrolling. Turned up on blood. This wood got getting out of control. All right? I'm not finding them. Of course, the devil's game, I'm not finding them anywhere. Not finding them around. And so then I'm walking around and there's some female sitting in front of the store. I'm not going to say my location. I don't want to talk about locations or nothing. I keep things anonymous here. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep things anonymous, get off the scene of things and get on. You know what I mean? So I keep things anonymous so I can. I come across some weird, strange, deranged Latina. Right? And she struck me as she looked like didn't look like a Latina who was of the norm. She was a bit out of the norm of schemes. She had a weird tattoo on her. She had a crazy tattoo on her leg. They had a middle finger on it. It was a very freaking, very inappropriate tattoo. And I didn't see she had anybody with her because I had tunnel vision. If you know Ice Cold, my curls will tell you, when I went to Saddleback, I was scoring 25 points a game, the best ball player Saddleback ever see. 7th grade, I have tunnel vision. I don't see things around me too well. You know what I mean? So vision is kind of blurred. I don't see everything that's all around me and things. All I seen was this fat, heavy little chicken cluck, and she started talking to me. Started giving me a bunch of talking to me. So I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I seen she looked a little dirty, and she looked a little drugged out. I don't know, but I'm a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a belly, nigga in the alleyway. So I'm open for everything, you know what I'm saying? Open for all type of stuff.